I'm now on row 10 between the unique marker and the first centre marker here. And so what we're going to do, we've got a yarn over. So when it's a yarn over before purl stitch, we have to go all the way around. We're going to then do a purl 2 together. We then have a knit 2. And then it's a knit front and back. So for the knit front and back, I'm going to insert my right needle as if to knit, but keep the left stitch still on the left needle. And then I'm going to insert my right needle through the back of the stitch and knit again. That's your knit front and back, and then we need to do another yarn over. Okay, we're going to slip the marker. Now we have our centre pattern of our knit 2 together. Yarn over and then the slip slip knit, and then on the other side between the centre marker and the unique marker we have our yarn over, knit front and back, knit 2. We're then going to do the purl 2 together through back of loop. So I'm going to bring my yarn to the front, to purl 2 together. I'm going to slip the 1 stitch knitwise from left to right, then the next stitch knitwise from left to right. I'm then going to slip them back purlwise onto my left needle. Now to purl through the back of the loop, you're going to insert your right needle through the back of these 2 stitches here. And it's a bit awkward for me to do it this way so you can see. There we go. So you purl 2 together, you insert your right needle through the back, and then you purl those 2 together. And then we have another yarn over here before we go into our knit stitch. So we're just going to make sure once we've done our yarn over and a knit that our yarn over is on the right side, literally the right side of the stitch marker there. Okay, so then we're going to get to the end of row 10. So I've got my knit 4, we've got another purl 2 together through the back of the loop. There we go. I've got the yarn over and then knit 2. And now at the end of this row we're going to be moving the unique stitch markers 6 stitches in towards the centre. So at the moment now we have 7 stitches between the unique stitch marker and one of the centre stitches, and same here, 7 on this side. So we're just going to remove the unique marker, and then we're going to put it 1 stitch, which is a yarn over stitch, on this side to the left of one of those centre markers, and then on this side to the right. So there was 7 stitches in between. We're going to move it 6 over, so there's just 1 stitch in between. And then we can continue with row 11 of the pattern. And this is why you need, it's easier to have removable stitch markers, right? You could manually move them as you work across the row, but it is much easier if you can just move them before you start row 11. Okay, so that's the 2 set of rows and the first 10 rows of the pattern completed. And you can see here we have our centre spine pattern, and then we have our design coming out here. This is the 6 stitch pattern repeat, and then these are the stitches that are getting increased either side of the centre spine.